Good day everyone, welcome to another video. This is the Gaming Aztec. Today we will be talking about an article published by The Verge saying that Microsoft lays off 1,900 employees from different divisions from Activision Blizzard, Xbox Studios, ZeniMax. It also tells us that Blizzard President Mike Ibarra and their chief lead designer Alan Adham also left the company. While the two of them were not laid off, they left voluntarily. Also, it indicates that Blizzard's survival game, the codename Odyssey, was cancelled. Too bad. It said that the game was in development for around 6 years already, then it was immediately canned. So for the layoffs, first of all, it's a sad thing that is happening not only at Microsoft or Xbox, but from the different companies in the gaming industry, like from Sony. In the beginning of the year, they had laid offs. Riot Games had 5,000 layoffs last week. Also, Embracer last year made different layoffs and studio closures. It's really not a good thing to hear about it. But from another perspective, some people say that having these layoffs from Microsoft was expected since they are in the process of merging Activision and integrating Activision Blizzard King to their overall company in Microsoft. So maybe there are positions that became redundant that had overlapping job descriptions and work. That's why they laid off people. But even though it's not very good to see people losing their jobs, especially this uncertainty with the economy, not only in the US but globally, I just hope that the layoffs will stop so that no more people will be affected of losing their jobs, especially in these times of uncertainty, especially analysts are saying there's a looming recession that is coming this year in 2024, which is a bigger recession than compared to the 2008 and the COVID the COVID lockdown economic downturn. Will This will be bigger? I hope it is not, and it will not come to pass. But it is not a good sign that people are being laid off from their jobs, not only in the gaming industry but in the different industries and in the business world as a whole. Maybe we just don't realize it that much since it does not give that much media attention, or since we are not focused much on that side of the different industries or that side of the business world. We're just focusing on games, so we are talking about it more. So I hope that the people laid off will have find new jobs. The sad thing about this is, first of all, I thought that Mike Ibarra is a close friend of Phil Spencer and the chief lead designer, which is Alan. I thought that they will stay for the long term in the company and try to bring at Blizzard to new heights. Too bad they left. We don't know the reasons. It did not indicate the reasons why they left. Maybe they had problems inside, or they were they had discussions and they just choose to leave the company itself. I don't know, or maybe like what Maddie Play said, maybe Microsoft wants to put their own people there in Blizzard, but I don't think that's a likely reason since Mike Mike and Phil are very good friends, and Mike Ibarra worked at Microsoft for 20 plus years. It's impossible that Microsoft does not know Mike's character. And like ZeniMax, when they acquired it, the only major person who left the company was uh what's his name, I forgot, the one who left and was working there for 24 years, the marketing marketing lead director of company, Pete Hines. Pete Hines, yes. Sorry, I forgot. He just left after finishing after releasing Starfield. After a few days or after a few weeks, he announced his leaving the company. So I don't know if that's the reason. It's This is the same situation with Mike Guevara and the lead the lead design officer of the company, Alan. So which is again very hard pill to swallow. We don't want that to happen to people. For this, that I know that people are devastated, especially after the good news of a successful developer direct and the successful launch of Palworld, which is FYI, Palworld is up to more than 7 million in game sales. The game has sold more than 7 million copies, so which is a very good sign for the team. So and Xbox for its exclusivity and Game Pass release for Palworld, even though the game was released on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass, it still sold 7 million copies and going up. So it's a very good sign. So here, one of the people discussing film said that Microsoft has laid off people, and Blizzard president and chief design officer also left the company. And here it's no we know that we are saying that Microsoft is now a trillion dollar company. Why should they stop those job losses? I know that it is hard to hear, and in a human perspective it's really hard and sad to hear that. But in a business perspective, especially, they just came from an merger and acquisition, so we are expecting that there will be laid off and changes in the organizational structure of Activision Blizzard King, since Microsoft already owns them. But we also expected some laid offs, like Bobby Kotick was removed, but we did not expect that it will go around this many people, 1,900 jobs. So it is not good, but it is not only Microsoft's doing it, but also many different gaming companies. So I just hope that majority or many that were laid off were, maybe, let's say, the positions that are redundant or not useful anymore, or especially those who were involved in the bad environment, the sexual harassment, and the frat frat like culture that was being cultivated at Activision Blizzard King. I hope that those were majority of, or all the people that were fired, those were that were involved in those sexual harassment cases, those not good environment that was being cultivated and being looked at Activision Blizzard King. So I just hope that everybody can uh, will will be okay, that they will find new jobs, and that it will all be better. Especially, everything that is happening is to be expected, but we did not know that it will happen. See, many people are giving their own comments, giving their own take on the situation. I that is very so the industry, like what the Karchan the fraud say, the industry is so volatile, almost 2K jobs gone overnight. So which I think having a union in the gaming industry for employees is beneficial, so that it can also minimize the outgoing or the so many cases of people being laid off from different companies. Because I know, if a union is there in place in the gaming industry, or unions, it will give you employees the power and the chance to be treated right, that they will not be laid off for no apparent reason, and that the unions will do their due diligence, in part for the employees, for them to be not be laid off or minimize the layoffs, or be given new roles, or be given new jobs in different divisions or different companies. So again, that's all that I want to discuss. Again, this is not a good thing. This is a sad day for many people who lost their jobs, but let's just give them hope and pray that they will find new jobs, and that everybody involved, including Microsoft and its employees, will will be better, and that they can move forward with their lives. Again, thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment, share. Thank you very much. Goodbye.